Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Craft with Me where we get our engine started, or at least my engine started, on the poppy journal. So let's get after it. I have not done a lot, but I have collected bits and I have done things. So let's go first with the things that I have done. So I took my dollar store crayons. They're Crayola, but you can get them at the dollar store for shockingly $1. And I put them in my little packet here. I selected. Ooh, get rid of the papers. I didn't want to leave that all over the place. So I've got some greens, got some reds, and some black and gray. Didn't use the gray at all. I'll do that. Ooh, that's a mess. So I took, I needed a bag, so I have a very old, rescued from the trash cloth bag. I don't know why people throw out cloth. I really don't. Anyway, so I packed that up with some sheets and went to my local cemetery to do some poppy searching. So let's have a look at what we have wrought and some experiments that we did. So I'm gonna pull this out. So first thing is that a good background? Do we need something that's white? Pardon me. Let's do this. Might be able to see this a little bit better. At least on the tissue. There we are. That's better. So, poppy number 1 is arranged like that. Might be fun to do that with it. So I can get it sort of arranged in a mirror image. That. So that's one. Second one, I've got 2 images. This one, and this was an early one because the leaves are green. That's I think a fairly good impression. This is a much older stone, and so the image doesn't come out as well. But that's a keeper, I think. So we've got 2. Slightly different tissue paper. So this is dollar store tissue paper, shiny side out. This is dull side down. This is tissue paper that's a little bit higher end, and this comes from I think David's Tea. Not that you're going to go buy a whole pile of David's Tea just to get the tissue paper, but for completeness. This one came out really nicely. Love this a lot. So that one's good, and this time I was able to figure out the green, just like I was able to figure out the green on this one. So that one is good. This has nothing to do with poppies, but I love the image. And so there's that, which is a beautiful Celtic, very detailed knot structure. Blank one, didn't do all of them. And now we wend our happy way into completely different change of topic, but this is a coffee filter. The coffee filters work amazing. And one of the reasons why I think they work amazing is there is a little more heft to the paper. And so there is a gravestone that's got music on it, which is really pretty. And I did 2 of each. And so here is another poppy. Figured out, again, the poppy and then the green. You can cut these out and so forth, which is fun. Then I used, I think this is Japanese dictionary paper. Love that. And this is an amazing image. It's a star. It just feels very, very witchy to me. You can't really see these clearly, but each one of these spots here has got its own shape. And they are different each from each other. And I spent a lot of time looking at it, thinking that this is exactly what you get in the movies, where, you know, everybody has got to go find the, you know, the power stones or whatever, and then you put the thing in, and then finally you open up the portals to somewhere. Anyway, so at that, and then the idea you could do is just use that as a page, like a fun page, but I kind of ruined it because I put the black on there, but that one is quite nice. And then this is the better one to be able to do as an insert, except page is ripped, and that's, I think, upside down. I feel like that's the right way around. But this way is the right way around? I don't know. That one for sure is that way. In any event, some really fun options. I might go back and try this page idea again and take a couple more coffee filters, because I think these two, while I took these just as a whim to see how it would work, worked as good or better than the tissue paper. The other thing with this paper is that you can put it double ply and then rub it, and you get even more stability, which is super fun. So we've collected some poppy images. So that's our first sort of collection. Done that, get rid of this and all the crayon bits. The number of people that were at the cemetery yesterday was bananas. I thought, you know what, I'm going to be here, I'm going to be all by myself, I'm going to be able to trot around and do whatever. Oh my goodness, it was a going concern. Not a bad color either for this. Are these poppies? Not really. You might they're the right colorway, that's what they are. So crumple, 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 plunk, plunk, plunk. So let's get these kind of close at hand, because we may have to refer back to them. Next thing I wanted to do was a snippet roll. And I've got all of this, which is, oops, did I drop something? Yes, I did. Reds and oranges and blacks and greens. And this makes me think, and I think, so I didn't do it, the plaid I don't think goes. So we're gonna just take that out of the mix, because it just sort of doesn't go, whatever that means. So let's take this one and this one, these two, let's say, as sort of the colorway inspirations. I don't think black fits. It's there, but it's a very soft background. And I didn't think when I started this that black would be so unimportant, but it changes the feeling of this in a very specific way. So I'm just taking out all the black bits. Take out the brown. Take out the brown. This is fun. This might be useful as an accent. More black. More black, more black. This is nice, his little, oh yeah, this, I don't know if you can see that. I'll put that up. That is tatting with a needle and thread, and more tatting. This comes from Hannah's 52 tags that we did during the pandemic. And these are little bits, and the bit would be like a perfect center for a poppy. So we'll keep those. More black. That's a gray, that's black. More black, more black. A little bit is bluey, as is this one. It's bluey, and none of the, that one's kind of bluey, but maybe not. I'll keep that. Maybe I won't. Some of these, there we are. Some of these have been quilted on. I've made sort of a scrap quilt panels that you can do. Yeah, we can do that. It's more blue in that. And this is the right green, but not this red. So I'll just sort of do that for the minute. I think that's very dark green. I might be able to keep that. More dark green. So beneath all this, now we're sorting them out to greens and the reds. I don't have a lot of red. My point, and I do have one. Oh yeah, I don't want that. It's got a tone in it. It's another sheet. So I think what I want to do is make kind of what do I want to do? That's why we turn to our friends on the internet and we say, what should I do? I don't know what I should do. Okay, there. No, yeah. These are just a little bit big. That might be a bit big. It's also very flat. Those two colors are flat. This might be okay in a piece. So if we did something like that down like that, and then just sort of do that kind of a collage with the green, and then come in afterwards and then figure out the orange. That's what I should do. And then and then we should have something. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So now we need to, here's the greens, here's the, I got printed a whole pile of stuff on here. Oh, there's an idea. Okay, green, green. This came from something. I don't know what. I don't think it's going to rip very well. That's some fun topping. More fun topping, topping. That's a little tiny piece of Aida cloth. Okay, this actually is green. Yeah, we could use it. Okay, so philosophically, what do I want to do? Philosophically, so should I do, so my plan is, and I do have one, is this is what? This is about 12 by 12-ish. More than that? It's more than that. It's probably 13 by about 13. Yep, 13 by 13. 12 by 12. So to create that sheet of paper, and then once I get everything all done, then just sort of chop off rows or whatever I want, which I think is going to be fine. And I'm going to use just bits of glue just to be able to do a gentle affix. There. I feel like this should be chopped. I'm going to do that. not imperfects. So what's today like? Today is gorgeous out. Oh my goodness. It is spectacularity outside. I am itching to get out. And I do believe Miss Gracie Pants is also itching to get out. But we kind of need to wait. Ooh, like that. I'm going to put that on the edge. Yep, just like that. Or this way. Or this way. Let's do it on that edge. And I weirdly have an urge to go and buy an Adirondack chair. An Adirondack chair, if you're unfamiliar, is one of those big sloopy chairs that you can have outside. And I kind of want to go get one. Oops. There we are. I suspect there are other ways of being able to do this. This is very, oh, that's this fabric. I do get a piece in. A wonderful way of getting rid of all of these little, well, I believe the technical term is fiddly bits. That seems a little bit big. Oh, and I've harvested tomatoes, so that's exciting. I have eaten two. They were everything I hoped they would be. And what else do I want to say about the tomatoes? And I have harvested another one this morning. So that is also super exciting. I want to make bruschetta, to be perfectly honest. Oops. Oh, this is fun. I have those flowers bits and there's leaves as well, and I'll tear these off, and then maybe once I get some of the flowers done, I'll sort of do a tuck in or something. Or even leave them till later. made a hat out of this, a witch's hat. It's very pretty, if I do say so myself. There we are. I'm getting somewhere. Nope. Nope, still no. Come on. Wow. There we are. Don't know that I want that one. Sure, let's do that. And it's okay, I think, if you have little bits floating up. I think I want those. That's kind of on the red spectrum. There. And just a little bit of something, something. Just a little bit of something, something. Let's put that one there. Put that one there. Okay. Now, next step, we plunk on some red. Wherever makes some sense. Oops. Pick one. There we are. Good job. Don't think this wants to rip, but we'll try. Oh, it does. All right, good for you. Good for you. Let's do that again then. Do the last one. Put on 4. Okay, that one doesn't want to rip. Well, what happened? Happy with our lines? There we are. Doing this as a mess is really delightful. The gluey fingers, not so much. Does this go? Oh, it does. So we need to cut these images out. I don't think this is going to rip. Oh, it does. It's, what material is it? It's, twill. One cut. Oops. Okay, let's sort of shift her down this way a bit. I need to do some of this. This might be a little shiny, but well, what here? No. It doesn't want to rip, Mary Ellen. So I'm folding this up so that I get hopefully asymmetric strips. I'm cutting that on the fold so we don't have to fight with it. There. Okay, shiny side up. It will be really interesting to see how this turns out. And of course, I will show you whatever happens. Failure or success, or somewhere in between, which is usually the most likely scenario. Not much really can go wrong with a sewing machine. Well, I say that out loud and then possibly jinx everything. Oh, that's interesting. Didn't expect that, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm going to take out some of that yellow. Okay. This is what we've learned. One try doesn't work. There. Oops. So another way that you can do this, and I'm thinking I might need to do this anyways, is lay on top. There is a product that you can get that is made of cellulose, and essentially you can use that to trap things in a sandwich, so, and then you dip it in water and the cellulose instantly disappears. It dissolves. And I might need to do that just anyways. Oh, I remember this fabric too. What did I make with this? Can't remember. Remember the fabric though. Don't use any more of that. I would like some of this though. Nope. I don't like that. Sort of my general comment on that. Okay, there. And there. What else do we need? The one there. Let's do one of these. I'm going to use this whole thing up. That's not a downside. It seems to be the right shade of that orange. Maybe that's what I need there. I want something on that. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. Get rid of it anyways. Where else might it go? Sure. I feel like it should be cut in half though. Cut in slices. Oh, that's why. Dingbat. There. And so I will sew, and then when we want to have some snippet rolls, we can then use it. So I'm thinking I am totally gonna, if I string this down, it is absolutely going to need what is it gonna need? It's gonna need the trapping method. And I don't know that I want to do that over all of it. Maybe just a couple spots. she says, and then covers the whole thing. Okay. Now, just a little bit, not a lot. I don't know where that came from. There. Another splodge. There. Okay, so that should be the snippet roll page that we can use. So I will need to go away and sew that. So let us call that underway. Please don't drop, please don't drop. Good job. Okay, and so we've got bits left over. Oh, that we can use. This is an old tie. Wow. Let's do this. There, that one opens up. And that one opens up. There we are. We'll plunk that on. There we are. Okay. And so we can keep this and this aside for bits of stuff. So I feel like somehow that the crayons have been the guiding force in the colorway inspiration. Oh, that's more of that too. Oh, I know where this came from. So I was cleaning up some fleece. I was looking for something and it's like, I can't find it because it's all in the mess. And so I decided to take an opportunity and clean it up. And one of the things that I discovered is that I just dumped everything all on top. And so there's yarn mixed with fleece and it's like, oh, what a mess. And so this is Gracie helping. Because you all need a cat in your life to help with your yarn. Well, that's going to be good enough. Okay, so next thing I need to worry about is, this is going to be 2 signatures, so I need some paper. And I had in my head, for whatever reason, that I was going to do white pieces of paper, like a very basic, and then I realized I don't need to do that. So I went looking through my stash for things. And I have this, which is a Stamperia Oriental Garden. No idea if it still exists. Ooh, yep. Just because that's red. So that might be one. There's another one that's kind of poppy-like. We are golden. Oh, yes. So I have one. So in my mind's eye, does that go that way? Does that go that way? I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. So these are going to be the 2 insert covers. So like that, and then pages inside that, and then a cover on top of that. I was going to start with the cover, but then I realized that I don't think I have enough decisions made, or I can't make the decisions that way. I think that might be... Yep. I think that's all I need from there. Then, so maybe not for that one, maybe for this one. So that, and then one of those pages, or this might be better. Yep. Okay, so we've got 2 pages. So that's the covers. That was faster than it needed to be, or than I expected it to be. And I've had this for a very long time, I think. I'm looking for any date. I don't have one here. Anyways, it's called Stemperia Oriental Garden. Yeah, I think we're okay. And the other thing that I found is this, which is hilarious. So this, and I got this a long time ago as well. This started off as $33. Then it became $30. That's probably when the original buyer bought it. And then it was $13, less than half price, over the sale price at, I was going to say Fabricland. They're not Fabricland. Were they? Value Village. I need to cut this. These are fancy papers. Maybe there's a color or 2 that we can use in here. Now what's this? Oh, well, that's fun. These are just strips. These are strips. Okay, squirrel, we want the paper. Now then, what are we looking for? We're looking for kind of these colors. I don't know how to keep those available to us as we look through. No, white, no, 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 no. This might be a big old no. Oh, corner folded. Also no. Still no. Ooh, threading. Pretty. Still a no. Nope. Ooh. Yep. Yep. Okay, so I have 4 of those. I don't need 4. I might be able to just give us opportunity to have other colors. Ooh, this green might be good. Wee-ha! This is really thick. That could almost be a page cover. Oof. Yep, okay. Well, we've got 1 page out of it, and we know where we can go get more if that's what we decide to do. So that goes like that. And that goes like that. That goes like that. So, what do we have for colors then? We have that, and we have 2 pages like that. Yes. I think what I need is some tea-dyed paper too. And I kind of want another color like that. Something that's double-sided. So, let's stop here because we have made incredible progress. So we've got our 2 insert covers. We have a page. We have some certainly inspiration, but we also have some images. I'm going to pick it up this way. We are going to have a snippet roll. We might have this paper. And I think that's a massive start. So let's leave it here. When we come back, me and the mouse in my pocket, this should be sewn down in a way that is then movable and then cuttable, and then also we can manipulate it. Meaning that we might be able to, you know, sew a button on it or whatever. Buttons, leaves, all the things. Anyways, that is all for now. Thank you so much. I would not have been able to make this progress without you. Oh, I'm sticking to the seat. Wow. Please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Love you lots. Oh, look at that. I've got actually a red heart now. There we are. Love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.